Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm here in the mountains of Kazakhstan. Pretty fucking high, like something like 5,000 to 6,000 feet in the mountains, doing a little hiking. And I also wanted to take the opportunity to make a video about the more existential aspects of life, which is sort of my domain. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Let me just see where I am. So, I've been going through some weird issues recently, which have been detrimental in terms of their time that I waste in them. Old habits, old thought processes, old me, basically. And transcending it isn't always easy, let's just say. So, with that being said, I wanna talk about mental paradigms transcending how meditation and like nature plays into that, and basically, yeah. So to give you a little bit of background on some of the stuff I've been going through, it's basically negative thought patterns, habits I've developed over time that also just take up my time and make me lazy and just not want to do anything. It's a lack of discipline on my end, and it's a lack of being on purpose. So that's one of the first things I'm inviting you to do, is basically ask yourself, and I got this concept from R.S.D. Tyler, who said, guide your life with true north principles, meaning know who you are, know what you want, and know where you're going. But this doesn't mean that you just kind of like, it doesn't just mean you walk around life just not knowing shit. It means you actually sit down and ask yourself, who the fuck am I? And you write that shit down. You might not know at first, honestly. I mean, what are you gonna say besides I'm me? You gotta find out who that you is and write it down. I want to be like so and so. If you're a negative piece of shit, don't write down I'm a negative piece of shit. Write down who you aspire to be, who you truly are deep down inside at your core that is dying to come out. Sort of like how Picasso, I think, was the one who said, when he was asked, how do you come up with the idea of a sculpture? He says he looks at a piece of rock and he says, I try to free the sculpture from within it. So he already sees the piece of art in there. He already sees the potential. So that's kind of what I'm asking you to do. See your potential and then write it down and know who you are. Then ask yourself where you're going. What do you want out of life? Do you want to be an amazing father of a family and have a successful, job or something that helps you with that, and you want to develop your family? Are you somebody that has a more, a less family-oriented purpose? What is it that you want to do? And besides, purposes change after you've transcended them. So you'll always go to higher and higher levels if you're doing it right. So, but ask yourself, what's your purpose that you feel right now? So that way you know where you're going, you know where the compass is pointing. So now you know who you are, you know where you're going. Sit down and actually write it all down in detail. I'm fucking talking meticulous detail. I want this kind of life. I want this kind of health. I want this kind of relationship. I want this kind of wealth. And write it all down. Write down what your perfect day is. Find out who you are and where you're going. Because if you don't know, then it's going to be kind of pretty fucking easy for people to like derail you. There's so many distractions in life. If you don't know who you are and where you're going, the next fucking TV commercial could totally distracts you from your purpose. The next dude with a big old idea can fucking just take you on into their journey. You know, your friends want to go out every Friday night and party and fucking waste time drinking and smoking, getting fucking ugly, basically, because alcohol and all that shit impairs your skin, especially smoking. Yeah, so if you don't know where you're going and who you are, that's an easy thing to do, kind of like fall into someone else's frame of what you should do. It looks like my eye has an arm, but let me switch that up a bit. I guess that's whatever. Yeah. So here's the importance of relaxation and nature and all of that. When you relax and when you're in nature, it's kind of cliche, but it clears your fucking mind. And you do. Shit. I'm hiking with some people and I guess they're getting worried I'm too back. So yeah, nature, meditation clears your mind and makes you more in touch with who you are and with your purpose. Because when you're in nature and stuff, you're taking yourself away from stimulus. Да. Идите, я еще делаю. Да. Yeah. So I think a lot of times the fact that we're in such a instant gratification, constant stimulus oriented environment, we're not in touch with where we have to go and who we are. So with that being said, remove yourself from stimulus, remove yourself from your environment, and go somewhere where there isn't really much but you, you know? And that's how you can get in touch with it, and that's how you can become more connected to it. And even once you're in touch with it, even once you know who you are and where you're going, you gotta constantly come out of stimulus, back into nature, back into meditation, back into that Zen space. Because if you don't, the fact you might get distracted easy, and time is gonna be fucking wasted. That's why I got this tattoo, because, you know, it's a constant reminder that time is running out, time is running out, time is running out. So I guess productivity is one of the biggest things that I'm struggling with right now, and just not wasting time. And it's crazy how much fucking time we waste. Alright, done. I'm the king of the world. Don't waste time. Know who you are. Know where you're going. And I'll see you on the other side.